willing passion to go very much. I just want to mention that she will be teaching in my place after the series, and she's completely in different accounts. So I'm loving what I'm saying and how it came. So that my dream is that all of you will continue to take yoga. If you find that for some reason your life changes and you're not in the area or someone else, just a few things to mention. If you decide to take a yoga class, do investigate thoroughly. Do acquire about the kind of the yoga they teach. There are many kinds. Power yoga. It has not very much connection to the essence. There's Kundalini yoga, which again tends to be can be something to be very wary of, because they begin to bring the Kundalini energy in the spine. We haven't had time to go into that. It tends to bring that energy up very quickly, as though you were, instead of going to an analyst for care and concern and bringing about your problems, you went to the primal spirit. And I have visited a Kundalini ashram in the East, and many of the people look for something like drugs. Power that is in our spine, in this energy called Kundalini, is absolutely tremendous. It's almost beyond belief. But what is necessary in our lives is for that energy, when it comes up in the spine, what's happening, it comes through levels of your being. The levels before the heart are more your physical life, your contact with the earth, your contact with your home, your job, and so forth. Ramdas has a wonderful history. He calls one of them the Wall Street shop, center, so on. And then there are the energy centers called chakras, which are a higher level, higher up. All of these require work from you. Work in Hatha yoga to get the body prepared for this kind of energy. And secondly, the disciplines, the emotional and mental changing of habits combined with yoga. We find our diet changes, our sleeping habits change, we find better. We begin exchanging old habits for conscious choices. It's a revolution in our lives, but it must be gradual. And it's not supposed to happen overnight. I know we're quick, let's get it done all at once, like Catherine's revelation. But that has many, many problems. And putting energy sometimes lumped into that and cause more problems. Hatha yoga, Iyengar yoga is another kind, which means a very strenuous kind of yoga. I've studied a lot of it, and much of what you learn from alignment of the body and awareness of all of the muscles, skin, and so on, organs are included in Iyengar yoga. So it takes a little investigating on your part. It's good to find someone who, in a sense, has been well-versed in many kinds of yoga and has brought about a kind of integration. There is a kind of yoga called integrative yoga, which is and I would say that Nancy has investigated many kinds of yoga and has learned to incorporate what is most valuable for us in the West. There are certain things in yoga that are very valuable if you've lived in India all your lives and if you're Indian, that are not suitable for us, don't work for us. Our bodies, I mentioned to a class this afternoon, that even the neck and shoulders of many Indians are different because they have a gesture that they make when they want to answer something they're not sure of. You ask them, is that store down the street there? And they don't say yes and they don't say no, they go. This marvelous. I can't do it. This wonderful, deep into the tiny muscles movement of the head. And if you take it as meaning yes or no, it could be yes or no, maybe. And just something about the way their lives are. Sitting on the floor, so much here. All these things may change in how we approach yoga in the West and how we do it in the East. At the same time, we keep the traditional values, we keep the traditional postures, and try to modify them to suit our lives. So with a good teacher, that's something we want. I would also say, I had hoped that we could come through the class quickly enough, but we would have an 8 or 9 week class, which they didn't schedule for this time, to include postures called plow and shoulder slide. These are wonderful health postures. What they do is they're called inversions. And you release the pressure of gravity on the body and on the arm. And it has really magnificent results. They must not be taught to you. If you start a new yoga class somewhere about the second week, they say, well, you're just going to do plow shoulder stands. And I would, as I said about something else yesterday. Also, I mentioned that the teacher has everyone in the class doing everything the same way. That means that he or she is not being aware or not focusing on the fact that each body is different, and some of us need modifications, changes, and so on. So I feel very comfortable in leaving those of you who continue yoga in that path. If you never take another yoga class, and that in a way is the way that I plan to begin the class. What is known in the class when you ever take yoga again? What can I give you that you'll keep and use? One is I focusing on breathing. Another is to realize that when in Bergen won Nobel Prize for his work on posture and its influence, he said in your posture is destiny, that I hope you found out on what your posture is. I hope you also have learned that when you can truly relax the body and the mind relaxes, both will function. Also, when you activate the body in a healthy way, where you're taking account of the natural movements of the body that you're going to repeat by powerful function of all of those movements. So, the postures that I've chosen, which I'm sure are similar to things that Nancy will choose, are ones that I hope you may want to turn to again. And for that reason, I have this suggested simple day. And in that, you'll find those well-known little pictures that you saw in class 1. And you don't need to do the whole list. Part of it one day, part of it in the morning, part of it in the afternoon, depending on the time. You can do 10 minutes here and there. One thing I want you always to do, almost as an unspoken promise to me, that you never do any yoga, even if it's 10 minutes, without allowing at least a few minutes to do your rest shavasana. That is not just resting, that is an exercise. And they say in yoga, the 2 hardest things to learn are tadasana, and how to do shavasana. And always finish. Otherwise, it's unlike other exercises. You have affected, even with 10 minutes of yoga in yoga posture, you've affected every organ and function of the body. And if you do a few of them, then you jump up and go and dodge away, you cancel. That's not going to work. You have to have, it's only those feelings lying there and letting things come into and tall. But just say, I have 15 minutes to do yoga, at least 3 minutes will be in the body. So I hope these are things. I've tried to bring in things that are therapeutic as well as maybe fun. And as I said, you can play with me. I think everything in here we have covered. For now. Just one second. We did down dog last week. Those of you were here. What you were doing. Can you all see that?
But I didn't have a tail.
You can't. You say you can't do it. You say your dog do it. Watch them. Emulate it. They know how to stretch. Okay? Be sure the body is stretched out completely in balance. You're moving to the heel. Your heel one arm on the other hand. You can swing over. And as part of you becoming aware of your body in everything you do, which I hope you're inclining to do, feel what happens to your shoulder. What happens to the armpit. How you discover that your shoulder is a rotational joint, and your neck is not. And then bring your hand down and close your right nostril. Breathe through the mouth. And move into the mood of having that connection between the left nostril, taking it in to the mood, the atmosphere, the qualities of the right side of the brain, intuitive, intuitive, and aligned and alive with your higher side. And then turn onto the back. And let's move into our warm-up. We're going to repeat quickly fully because they in themselves are a routine that you can do in bed, most of them, in the morning or in the evening, combining with conscious breathing. Bring your hands behind the head and inhale. Exhale, bring your head up and the elbows. And inhale, normal. And then the buttocks. And the abdominal. Slowly let the head down. Keep your neck long. The elbows out to the side. Open out. Feel how the chest opens, the heart opens, space between the shoulder blades. Feel how the ribs open and allow the breath to expand to the sides. And then drop the elbows on either side of the chest. Make this. Inhale, arch the upper back slightly. Exhale, push your wedge the elbows and turn the buttocks and the abdominals and let it small the back. Round and down. Slide the feet next to the buttocks, thumbs on your bones, fingers under the buttocks, feel, lifting the buttocks a little off the mat and bringing them down, stretching so the spine is extended, move out through the tailbone. Inhale, exhale, knees up into the chest, hands under the knees. Bring the knees up firmly into the body, massaging the vital air organs as you move out through the tailbone. And palm chin in. Hands in front, the knees, and rocking. Left, and right, and to the left, and to the right. Good. Bring the knees firmly into the body, bring the hands together. down, palms down, and very slowly begin to lift the leg. You want to bring a little movement in as you do your warm-up. Just kind of rotate the leg, move it in, as though you were doing a very gentle bicycling with both legs out together. And then stretching the legs up a little further and straighten the legs a little bit more. Bring them back to the chest. Stretch them out a little more. But bend as you come back. Stretch them out. And bend as you come back. Bring some movement and exhilaration into the legs. You may feel the tingling in the feet. But not being rough, not starting any jerky movement, just round and curve and just steady movement. And then very slowly pushing up with the heels, with the balls of the feet. You can use your tie or not, as you wish. Chin in, like long. Massage the back of the leg. Affirm the muscles in the front of the thighs. That will help release as well as work on the hamstring. Firming the front muscle in the thigh. Pushing up through the heels and fall to the toes. Slide the hands between the legs and open out. Open. Wide. Equidistant from your midline on either side. Massage from the groin up to the knees and down and up to the knees and down. Helping the body to come along. And point the toes and flex the heels and point the toes and foot and point the toes and foot and rotate clockwise and counterclockwise. And hands behind the thighs through the leg. Drop the left leg down, move up through the heel. Turn with the left footer and then the right knee. Take the foot into your left groin. Drop the knees. And then quickly through the warm-up. Massage the toes with your tongue. Lift the shoulders. Bring them down so that the back stays long. Remember the front of the body and the back want equally to lengthen. Then arms over the head. Stretch. Lock the shoulders and stretch the arms. Feel the chest extend through the skin. Bring the arms down. Knee up. Take it up to the ceiling. Bend the heel. Hands, left knee. Pick up the left foot. Bring that left foot into the right groin. Move up to the right heel. Turn the right leg. Lift the chin. Breathe. Massage the toes. If the weight up and come down, remember right there, like the toe, and help you keep the alignment across the pelvis. These are so important, these opening exercises. Opening your practice and opening your body. Bring the arms over the head and stretch. Stretch. And bring the arms down, up, stretch the legs up. Up and down, and knees back into the chest, and lock to the left, and to the right, and to the left, and right. Arms out in a T, palms down, rotate palms up slowly, feel the effect in the arm flip. Shift the hips to the right, and drop the knees down toward the left armpit. The head rotates to the right. Keeping the right shoulder blade down, left shoulder blade into the mat. Both shoulder blades stretch away to the side, widening the left calf. On an exhalation, straighten the legs, reaching the feet towards the outstretched arms. Stretch the outstretched arms. Head is going the opposite direction. Wow. Breathe. And rock back to center, knees to down, come to center. Good. Now shift the hips, the opposite direction that you're going to take the leg, and then drop the knees up as high as you can toward the armpit. Also, then turn to the opposite side. Let it roll. Not so much turning as just letting it roll over and roll over. Breathe. Feel the breathe. Knowing how it's feeding the mind. Adding intention in the thoughts. On an exhalation, stretch the right thoughts. Breathe. Don't watch them. Then you tend to take the body out of alignment. Just reaching to where you can. Breathing. Bend the knees. Over and back. And put soles together. If you can, upper arms on the lower legs. And bringing the knees towards the floor. Then bring those feet that are locked together over, closer to the face. So you're lifting up into the big toes. And again, very gently with the eyes, bringing the knees down so they touch the floor. Or if you have a visual image of your doing that. And let that feed you, okay? Good. And bring the right back so that the knees are in near the chest. Right hand on the right knee, left on the left. Walking forward and back. And walk up the sitting. And let's go right into our circle. It might be a releasing pose, not a working pose. Abdominals come in and back. The abdominal area stays firm but not high. Push back with the shoulders, the neck emerges out of the shoulders like the head of the head. And slowly. And shake. Sit however you can. I'm going to work with the breathing called the sit-power breath. This breath is a soothing breath. It is also a breath to reduce thirst for somewhere where you can't get any water. It also helps to reduce hunger. As I say, you can sit in any position where the spine is erect and take your young movement. Now, this breath is unusual in that you're going to breathe through the tongue. You're going to stick your tongue out. Some of you will be able to curl it up like a little new leaf. This curl, you may have discovered something new about yourself. You can or cannot curl your tongue. I cannot. You either can or can't. It's something you're born with. Okay? Something to the genes probably. Everything about it. Let me show you as though my tongue curls, and then I'll show you what you do if it doesn't. What you do when you curl the tongue and stick it out slightly is you make a straw with the tongue. And you inhale the breath through the tongue in this way. So you need to bring the tongue in You hold the breath, and you inhale as much as you can. You hold the breath, not overhold, restraining, and then just exhale through the nose. Okay? All right. Let's do that. Those of you whose tongue will not clear, you stick the tongue out slightly on the certain tongue. And you still can breathe through the current fluid process. And breathe in. This is a wonderful thing to have when you have children with you. If they're thirsty and they're complaining, have them do this. This is something to do. I know. Takes their mind off it. And also it does help in this. Okay? So it's inhale and exhale first, always, before you get coming out. And then come out. When you need to, close the mouth. Take a breath, your breath. Stretch your chest down. And exhale. One more time. Okay. The breath is soothing. It also, the comment in yogic texts is, if you do this at least once, preferably twice a day, you will become irresistible. Very good. Okay, all right. We're now going to work with the whole series of releasing the neck and shoulders. Some of these are very simple, but it's the combination of the flow that will help. So we'll start on our stomach. It's the most simple one. You rest on your elbow. Then you bring your left palm up behind the left ear. Rest on your right arm, and very gently push the head, very gently, to the right, and look over to the right shoulder. And then rotate back to center. So you use the breath, and to the other side, you inhale, exhale, and you rotate. Inhale as you look over the shoulder. And exhale kindly. And repeat on the other side again. You do it several times. If your neck is tired and leaning over, you head forward a lot. Very helpful because you're not straining the neck, you're just bringing movement, which means stimulation. You can now turn to the other side. And come back to something with deep breathing. And then let's just push back into a nice long back. Releasing. To incorporate this with a way to work on the adductor muscles of the groin. Bring the toes together, open the knees, very wide, and stretch the arms forward and fall forward. Then you have done it. Taking your groin, you should do that. Sitting back in your butt as much as you can. And then slowly. Eyes sit on the butt. And sit comfortably. Work with what we call a blade squeeze. Bring the arms out. As you exhale, bring the shoulders together. As you inhale, with the tops of the feet on the floor, the 10 toes down. So it's something to work with traditionally. Stay on, sit that way for a while, and come out, stuff on your toes. Alright. We're going to bring the arms behind and just hold the elbows and drop the shoulders. Again, feel how the chest opens, feel how the shoulders drop, how the neck is relaxed. Rest on exhalation, let the head float to the left. Inhale, let the air from the shoulders. Bring the head back on the head, and chin is up. Stay and breathe. And then inhale, come up. And exhale. This is what you do when you have an inclination to rotate the neck, which you should never do. You never rotate it in the position. Inhale, and on an exhale, I'm going to want you to see how long you can extend, making your chin drop towards your chest. I want you to work from the back of the skull. You're not doing this. Push the chin backward, back of the skull, and then inhale and a long exhalation. You drop your shoulders drop. Chin begins to come more and more toward the chest. Try not to collapse in your middle as you do this. And the head is coming in toward the chest. Really feel that elongation of the back of the neck. And just hold it and breathe. Giving the neck time to loosen and lengthen. Slowly, now push directly up. So the top of the head would be pulled up by the shoulder cord. And you head back. Back to the skull. Again, the same way, drop it back, pull it back, pull it again, pull it back to the skull. Gradually, the chin comes up, back. Eventually, you stay with the nuts and separate the lips with the jaw of the whole alignment. And take on. Slowly bring the head back. Looking from the back of the skull. Very sweet. Please know I want you to remember. Now I do want you to try to sit on your hips. We're going to do yoga. This is supposedly the essence of yoga because it designates respect for the universe. Bring the hands behind you and clasp them. And bring the shoulder blades together and drop the shoulders. Abdominals come in and up and not hard. And inhale, and as you exhale, bring the head down as close to the knees as you can. And the arms over the head. And stretch up with the arms. Stretch up. Stretch up. Shoulder blades together. 3. 4. Not too much pressure on the head. 5. Okay, slowly come up, leaving your arms high as long as you can. And now slowly. And bring it down. And now take the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, down, back, up. We're going to then do rabbit. This pose, I'm going to for a moment turn it back to you. We're going to lift the buttocks up and hold the heels, open them out, and make a little cup in the butt. Right. Now, if you have high blood pressure, you can do the pose, but you do not stay in it. You bring the head to the floor, as I'll show you in a moment, and you come out and you go in again and you come out again. Otherwise, there's no precaution. There is the legend that if you do this consistently, the spine will elongate 14 inches. Little fall in there. And what you're going to do is tuck your thumbs in and hold those heels. And on an exhalation, maybe just watch. And on an exhalation, you're going to bring the head forward. Again, close the knees. And then you're going to pull toward you. Use your fingers and lift your thumb around the heel. This way, so you roll to the crown of the head. That's how you protect the neck. Roll to the crown. Now you continue to pull on your heels and push the shoulders back. A double movement. Pulling to stay on the crown and push the shoulders back. And then you come down. After you come a little bit. And then you come up after this pose. You bring one foot on top of the other. Chin under the foot. And forward. And slowly. I'll do it over here on the side. Alright. Lifting up. Inside the heel there. Body lift, lift the breast down. And inhale and exhale. And slowly forward. Waiting for you to get the head near the knees. And then grasping the heels firmly, roll on the top of the head and pull. Pull those heels. Pull them towards you. Good. And drop the shoulders, pull them away. Now come down because I want to watch you when you go up into it next time to make sure you're okay. So bring those fists out in front, one on top of the other. Bring your forehead on top of your face. Arms over the head and stretch and down. Now I'd like you to do it again, and I'll talk you through. And breathe in through the floor. Time to arch over with your exhalation. Stay on the top of the arms in. Pull on the heels, pulling away, pulling toward the head. With your hands, lock on the top of the shoulder. Pull, now take the shoulders the opposite direction. The shoulders push toward the hips. And raise, feel right, pull. Stay on the top of the head. Now, coming out of the pose, by bringing the buttocks down, bring the hands to the front, lean the head on the fist, Bring the legs out. The next pose is one where you may need to lie, you may not. Again, I'm going to turn my back. I'm going to bring the left arm over your head and really stretch out of the arm south of the really stretch up. First of all, let me show you the position of the leg. This you can do or not do, depending on whether you can or can't do it. This pose is called Barati, which means cow's head, because the pose looks like the skull of a cow that you see in the desert, that shape. The legs are going to be fixed. Knees on top. Now, either you can do it comfortably, if you can sit this way, but you stay a short time and then switch to the other side so that you don't overdo being on one side. If it's not comfortable, then just sit cross-legged or however you are comfortable. It's not something that's essential. So in whatever position you are, arm comes up, it drops between the shoulder blades. And now you can see it's very awkward for the head and the neck. It doesn't make sense if that's what we're working on. You take this elbow out and back so the head can be absolutely direct. Then you swing this arm around and reach and hold and lift this up and up. And now, if you can't, you use your tongue. Now I'll show you two aids. If your problem is getting this hand up high enough and over enough, bring this hand up and you lift it so the hand comes further into that spot. And then you adjust the head and neck. So you bring your hand around and reach and pull. With that arm, this is the problem, but this one is, you bring this one around to where you can, with your heel. Bring your hand around, back the elbow, and help lift that hand up further. So it bends, so you bring the arm over you. Let's see what you can do without the aids. And the aids are something you can play with at home. I tell women you won't ever have to have help with your zippers. Because that takes away a lot of time. Left arm up. Oh, I'm tired. To the right. That's in the palm. As much as you can. Now, if you want, you can show it. And begin to get a feeling of how to open that elbow out so that the neck isn't falling out of alignment. Keep the head facing forward, whole body facing. Then swing this arm around and reach with the fingers. Hold and lift this up and breathe the neck. And breathe. And then if you can't reach, you have to try and two hands and stretch. And hold it. Now, if whatever position you're in, switch the legs. Also switch. Sitting in the pose. And now let's bring the left arm up. No, let's bring the right arm behind and let the left hand help you with that elbow and grasp the elbow and push the arm further up. See if that helps. And then bring this arm up and drop it down. And you may find that that hand is very good. Watch, I don't want the head dropping, I don't want the head off to the side. Get that elbow out of the way. And sort of align your chin with your navel so that you know that your head is in line. Good. Now take a partner. One partner will be sitting comfortably on the floor, the other partner will be sitting behind. So let's do that quickly.
I'll sit on the floor.
Okay. Yeah.
Does everyone have a partner? All right. First thing you're going to do is just test the waters, so to speak. Here again, this is something that you may or may not be able to do, and let me warn you, if you have any problem with the wrist, maybe you shouldn't try this. Or if you try it very, very carefully. Very carefully. Namaste. We're going to do it up the back. Bring your hands together like this. Turn up. And bring them up the back. I've had a broken wrist. Thanks to yoga, I can do it. But that shows me that it's not an impossibility. But it may be an impossibility at the moment. So if this is all you can do, or this is all you can do, it won't matter. If you can take the arms further up too. Now what you're going to do is, did you let me work with this? Can you all see me? I'm going to have her take that position as much as she can. I'm going to bring my hand up just below the shoulders, a little higher than the elbow, and the elbow. And without pulling her back, she needs to stay straight throughout all of these that we're going to do. I just bring this back and work on her chin. Do you have any problems? Was she a little late? Can you feel what on the shoulder blade? It's a very simple thing to do. But what we're beginning to do is to release this point of the back in here with so many times I can't get to it. Then I'm going to have to bring your hands back, and I'm going to hold you like this, with the palms facing. And I'm just going to stretch and bring the palms together, toward each other. And release. Now, if you have someone with sore wrists, you can do this here. Well, we discovered last night that it feels very good here. So let me do this up here and see if that feels better. It works more, it gets more up into the pectorals as well as in here. So let's do it that way. I'm resting, I'm pulling together, more together than toward me. And then we finish by having her sitting on the Velcro, attaching it. Then I'm going to take her arm. Then you're going to do that with the palms facing and then with the back of the palms. That will work different muscles. Same thing. I'll be talking you through it. Then I'm going to take the wrist. I'm going to move her lovely hair and bring my foot down to it. And you can do a little kind of Japanese massage. And each person will want to put in a different place. Some people will want it higher, some lower, and you ask the partner and see if that is the place where you feel the pressure feels. And then I pull her arm, not letting her be pulled over and pressed. And then double bliss. And I get an exercise too. Okay? All right. All right. I'll talk you through. Okay, start with as much of the namaste at the back as you can. If you can't turn them at all, just this way. And let's do all of it this time. higher on the shoulders. Okay, and bring partner, bring your hands up on the shoulders. You don't have a partner? You do? Oh, you just got one. Oh, okay.
Pull it back. So I'm sitting on that too.
Then bring your hands on the shoulders and pull the big arms towards you. You're letting your partner lean back to you. Try not to pull your partner with you, just be working in this area of the body. And so you can spot forming. And release. Then I'm going to take the palms. I'm running into this side.
It's your destiny.
Yeah, I think I'm going to hold this here. Hold it here or up on the arms here. Both ways. Hold low as you can. And bringing the arms toward each other as you pull. Toward each other. On this part of the body. Then turn the palms the opposite way, so the back of the palms are toward each other. Let's finish with this one with holding up here. With the hands back and just holding. And then press and pull. And then back. And massage it in every other foot. And pull yourself forward. Let your partner lean back, we won't get the balance.
You get to be the
The part in the back.
You can be so.
You let her do it to you.
You got to know yourself first.
Okay.
You can also do a
Hands in the back, doing what you can, whether palms facing down or up. And holding, you'll see all the shoulders, and pulling the shoulders toward each other without pulling your partner over. Be very careful that your partner is not letting the head of your neck go forward. If you get it with towards the head, fine, but then the head up. And I think it's kind of hard. Yeah. Are you going towards that? And release. Then take the hands, holding the wrists, unless someone has sore wrists.
Palms towards.
Palms facing. Mm-hmm. And pull together, trying to bring the arms together. And not letting the going back just together. So you're just going to make those elbows. You can do it right now.
That's all they want.
You need to hold like that. Don't be afraid of holding. Here again, I don't want to. Then turn the palm the other direction. Good. And again, stretching. What do you have? Oh. You do? Does it feel like it's more on one side than the other? Over by alignment. Oh, okay, right. All right, and then if you want to reach just at the shoulders, pull the shoulders together, just right below the shoulders. And pull that. Oh my God. And then work with the feet.
What's that?
All right.
First place, you like
Put it firmly in. Whoa. Don't let him come back towards you or you lose the value. Not leaning back. Don't let him lean back. Then you really work for him.
It goes up for all right. I'm just like, stay here all night.
Move slowly. Good.
And release.
I mean, at least your shoulder blades. That's what very good. Your shoulder blades, really, that's what I think. Very good.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh. You bend off to it. Right.
Now I want to work in Tadasana with the upper part of the body. Let's ground first. Grounding. Feel as though you're kind of stacking the body. So the ankles are pressing into the feet, past the ankles, knees into the calves, thighs into the knees, and pull up the body throat, and up, out of that foundation. You can feel as though your breath is lifting the head. Not a gross movement doing it, but just that subtle lifting. And feel how the chest lifts and opens, how the heart lifts, how it's soft, lifts soft, makes you off. Beautifully relaxed over the shoulders, no carry feeling. Then, look at me for a moment. One of the problems with the neck and shoulders in our culture way we carry the head. We tend to carry the head as though we're going to get there fast. So we'll determine how much of the bump you feel. If you don't feel much, we want to keep it that way. If you feel it, we can work with it. Now what you're going to do is press firmly on that little lump. And just begin to visualize for a moment how the pressure of your fingers is going to move into the lump. You're not going to push it in. It's just going to be a reminder that part slides in, not stick. So at the same time, that part, not a part, slides into. I'm not going to put that more. Bring it on down. And bring your index finger to the chin. And again, subtle. Very subtly, you're taking the chin to the back of the skull. Not the gross movement. Very subtle. That way, visualize the bone at the back of your tongue called the hyoid bone, which is sort of support the whole jaw structure. And if you're going to take that into position so it fits beautifully back towards the skull, back. Then begin to feel that's quite a procedure. It's going to take time. It's going to take breaking a habit of taking the head too far forward. When you walk and do all kinds of things, and keeping the head in alignment. Having the feeling that the head literally is forward. Chin parallel to the floor. You feel the release down the back. Okay, that should be part of your Tadasana. Part of just rolling up and down. We're going to do a couple of new breaths. And the first one is going to be energizing, and the next one is going to be releasing and opening. Okay? And you'll just watch me for a moment. This breath is called the energizing breath. And it is just that. You let yourself be as limp and loose as you get down. Then you bring the arms down in the front and galvanize. Make this. And then on an inhalation, holding your breath, out into your yoga, you do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push. Okay? Alright. So you need that total relaxation and total tension, holding the breath, taking this movement 10 times, and then releasing. Alright? If you know that you're driving too long, and you're on a trip, and you're driving over to the shed, and you're going to drive here, park the car, get behind the car, so the traffic going on doesn't all stop, and do this, and it will really quickly get you to death. Quickly, not only wait, but 5 minutes. Or do it anytime when you are very, very tired and sleepy, or everything is doing this, and just do so. Do it 50 times. So you feel the whole body gets rest. Okay? And yet, because you use relaxation with it, it also is not fun. Okay, since we're in therapy tonight, therapy session evidently, I want to give you another semi-exercise and breath that is invaluable. It's called time. I don't know if I've mentioned that in yoga, purity and cleanliness are godlike. They before they do yoga, they do yoga, and I told my classes, they while doing yoga, they do. They believe also internally, and I don't know whether I mentioned this class, that when they ask great gurus, what he would choose out of all things in the world, ever, and they all waited because a long time, because of different food habits, transcendent, and transfigured, it's that perfect justice. And that's, in a sense, what it's about. If the digestive system is not working correctly, we know that the whole body is ready. You know, when you go on a trip, the food, the hours, everything, that you begin to have problems. By that I mean the exercise. Okay? And as to what is therapy, you won't need it. You can do this. Let me show it to you. Then have you all take the position first with me, which is to bend the knees, bring your heels to the onto your side, your shoulders come up, and you're in this position. You don't push back, you don't make anything of it, it's just relax. Okay, that's the position right here. It's like my image is always of a dowager at the Hindu places. It has one of those little feet with a pointed stick on it, and she takes more through her neck to raise it. That's the feeling that you want to have. Okay? What you do from here on is all on the exhalation. All on the exhalation. And you're going to bring the abdominal muscles back to the spine and release from back to the spine. It is never done after food. You wait this couple of hours. If you have constipation, it's a godsend. You do it at night if you didn't have a snack before, or first thing in the morning you didn't eat it. If you have trip and have a very bad problem, you do it in the morning, do it night in the morning, a little warm water. But not that. And it's a practice. We're going to inhale. That's right, feel it come back. When you have to inhale. Exhale all breath out and bring the abdominals back to the spine, release, 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 and inhale and come back. Now, you can do it at that pace, you can do it more quickly, or if you could see from where you were at the end, instead of bringing it back and forth slowly, that kind of flip. You can either flip those muscles, either one. Okay? Are we doing this one? Let's do it again. Here, inhale and exhale. Breathe forward. And then, at your own pace, back, back, and come up and in. Very good for toning the muscles as well. Now, the more complex one, which some people prefer, is the more traditional one called now ears. And you rotate. You bring the abdominal muscles up and back to the spine and release. So that's it. And I'll show you how it goes. Can you all see me?
I'm having trouble seeing you. I'm having trouble seeing you.
You're having trouble seeing me. Deep breath in and out and just watch. Just watch. And then breathe in and out again. What you're doing there is rotation. Now, a little side hula class. Just you can put in if you want to. Okay. If you get bored. So let's try that. All right. Take the position. Okay. Inhale and exhale. Oh, you're right. And pull the abdominals back and up. Put the diaphragm. And release. Back and up. And release. And it's just kind of like a wheel going this way. And come up. And you need to do so. Good. And shake out the right hand and left. Right foot and left. Let it all go. Okay. One more breath. This is the one that's releasing and relaxing. Called the Debbie breath. Debbie, my first teacher, 94, traveling all over the world doing this stuff. And all the proceeds, they go to a home for lost children. All right. It's a very simple, easy, I always think of it as loving breath. And it opens the full upper back. So let's inhale and bring the arms together. Exhale. Inhale. Push up. Exhale. Twist your fingers together. Inhale. Push up. Exhale. Back at the palms together. And forward. In. Exhale. Inhale. Push up. Exhale. Twist fingers together. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Down. Back. All right. Shake it out. Okay. What I'd like to do, I'm kind of touching big down dog, which you did last week with Nancy, those of you who were here. Okay? Let's do it again. Before we do it, I want to mention something. Just a quick statement about your spine. Up until the age of 24 or 25, when you stop running, the discs between the vertebrae are fed by the arteries and the veins. Kept very moist. The discs are like little sponges in between the vertebrae. And when they're healthy, they're thick and moist. Now, as they stop being fed by the process up until about that age, they begin to dry out. And they begin not only to get thinner, but get brittle. And suddenly you have these problems starting in the spine. As you can imagine, if there's something that's been like this, and it's this, and it's just brittle, and we get all the problems about this. I hope you'll only ever read about it, which is really and also, when something else happens, you start getting shorter. Because the discs stand for about 1/4 of the length of your spine. When they begin to shrivel and shrink, you begin to shrink. We've all seen older people that you haven't seen for a while, and suddenly, oh, where did they go? It's so much shorter than you remember. They are. They really are. So one of the most important things you can do to prevent that is proper stretching. And it creates what we call imbibition. And that's like imbibing. And when you stretch, all of those discs imbibe, take in intercostal fluid, and they keep moist and healthy and thick. And one of the best ways ever to work with that is with down dog. Posture you have to grow to love. And once you grow to love it, you can't imagine how you live without it. In the meantime, while that's happening, there's several things you can do very simply to do a proper kind of stretching. Something just as simple as this. Widening at the shoulders, being sure the hands are even, not like this. And taking your tail to the ceiling, bringing your abdominals in and up, but not getting hard here. Just coming in and up, and stretch, stretch, stretch into your tail. And extend the spine. Now, I told the class last night, I'm sorry, we don't have 8 weeks or 9, because I usually work in a class with each one of you. We take a group of 3s, and one person stands at the front holding the stick, the other person takes this position, one person has a tie here, and you pull in 2 directions, and then I come around and look at everyone's spine, and there are always things that I can suggest that would help you. Unfortunately, the rec department schedule was 7 weeks, and I can't possibly, when there's so many of us, do that. You each have to have a chance. So in the meantime, instead, that and down dog are things to do to save your spine, to keep it flexible, to keep it well. And Nancy said that someday maybe I can come down just for one evening and come and do that, if nothing else. And,
Anytime you want.
Stretch it. And stretch it. So let's work it down. First, we talk a lot about having the fingers separate. What you're going to do with down dog, the hands should be shoulder distance apart. And you're going to rotate just enough so that the space between the index finger and the next finger is going to stay there. Not the index finger, but the space. So that it's just a slight rotation. Not too wide with the hand. Then ballpark way to find out how far back the feet should be. Maybe Nancy told you this. They all teach it. So let me just go ahead. So she probably did. You come to stretch the arms out straight and come onto your toes. Arms really stretched out. Now, you may be too far or too close. So this is ballpark, and you all have different lengths of torso and everything else. So come up then on your hands and knees. Separate the knees just the width across of your pupils. So it's just not too many inches. 4 would be the most acceptable. Now, when you come up in the toes, you toe out. And you bring the weight onto the ball of the big toes, and that keeps you in the follow. If you don't do that, your ankles spread out. And if you press hard into the big toes, the ankles move toward each other. You don't want to let them do this. The arms are not turned this way. They're not turned this way, they're turned toward each other. Because they meet each other. Okay? I'll do it from the other direction. So, here you are in position. Now you can come up and just watch for a moment. You can inhale and exhale and come up and lift and drop your heels. And you'll come into, in time, a fairly good down dog that way. If you work it a little less elegantly and come up with the knees bent as long as you can, keep the knees bent, and ankles come together. Push back, push back, push back, push back, and then up on your toes, not letting the body come forward, and drop the heels. Then you have the back the way you want it, which is slightly, hardly visibly concave, tail moves to the ceiling, and the head and the neck are loose. And the arms are strong. You want to feel the inner arm strength, and you don't want to hang from the shoulders. And then you come up and go back into flower pose. Okay. Any questions? All right, let's do it again. Hands in the correct position. Think in terms of the hands of a runner. We don't value the hands enough, what they can do. Hands of a runner, if you watch the Olympics, they place them in hand quite carefully. And have a lot to do with whether they're going to get a good start or not. So, you stretch the hands. And then stretch the arms long and sit back on your lifted toes. Lift the arms. Then come up onto your knees and staying on your toes. Toe? Did I say toe in? No, I said toe out. One toe out. And you're going to bring the weight onto the toes. You can always look back and watch that your ankles don't sway. And then inhale on an exhale, pressing down into the toes and beginning to come back and keep the knees bent, pushing those knees and the spine way back, way back, way back. And then come high on your toes, but don't let the body come forward. And stretch, pushing up and back with the tail, and bring the heel as close to the floor as you can. And you may not be able to get them to the floor, don't worry. Just do what you can. And I'll come and check you for distance of your feet. You can bring your feet in a little closer toward your hand. And have more step in and feet too far. Some of you with long torsos might find that your legs are too far back. Lift your tail. Alright? Lift the tail to the ceiling. Step in a little bit. Definitely step further, closer. Keep lifting that tail. Bringing the abdominals in and up. Good. Step forward a little bit. Good. Now I want you to do this. Bring your spine into the body. Bring it into the body. Feel as though it's going to just disappear into the back. If you're tired, come down. And when I come to you, go up again. That's the move. Bring this again. Bring your tail up. I have the spine come in, your head automatically comes up. Then let it drop so the head and the neck are relaxed. That's good. 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 Now it's Step in a little bit. And lift. Let it get closer. This I'm in here. Good, good, good. Is there anyone that I haven't worked with? All right. Now, slide in and scale. Tail to the ceiling. You want to open your buttocks, slide them apart like sliding doors. Okay. Hey. Huh? Good. Spine in and tail up. That's good. Nothing else that I have worked with? Good. Bring this in. Now drop your head in there. Open your mouth. Good. Anyone else? Have you done any wrong? Okay. And go into shower. Since this is the last class in the series, and for me it's the last degree class of this and for this year, would you mind saying the same song? I want you to do it. So we do things like all kinds of push-ups and everything. They have some men do 5,000 push-ups and you can do only here. How can you do work here and not harm the body? You bring the hands here, you use the wall. It's very slippery. And you inhale, exhale, and come up and hold. But then you add yoga. You inhale, you exhale, and you bring your abdominals into the spine and up the way you did in the stomach roll. Hold that grip and breathe. Don't release the grip and don't hold the grip. And breathe. And come down. And repeat. The breathing is important. Inhale, exhale, come up. Take the breath, breathe over it. Then you can do all of these things, that you can do on the mat when you want to lean on the floor and sliding. Okay, that's just for you to take home and try. Now the next thing is also going to work with the abdominals. Bring the feet up here and lift the spine. And I'm going to come around and show you what I mean by the spine lifted. All right? And hold if you can. Don't hold. Let the legs lift and the abdominals lift. Brown drum. Now, you can cheat by being too far away from the wall. Try to bring the legs up as straight as you can without being way far from the wall.
We're all walls.
Wait, Chris, come over here. I can scooch this way.
Oh, she's just using it.
I'm not really using the wall. I'm just using the plug.
No, my back straight.
Otherwise, the abdominals won't do the work. You'll make your spine do the work. Yes. Right. Come on, hold your leg. Hold on. Hold on. Good.
Breathe.
And here, oh, that's it, bring it up. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe. Good. Good. Here. Okay.
She'll never stay home.
And up. Good. And slowly come up. And slowly forward. Stay where you are. And now, you can press, it's really not hard. You bring one leg up, and the other leg up, and you bring one leg, and another one, and abdominal help. Abdominal help. Stretch. Now, you can start here. And slowly, and here, and here, and here. I think it's easier just to go into it as much as you can. Wait. Drop the shoulders.
Where do you think your tail off? Where do you put your tail off?
Well, you should. Well, of course it does, because we're on a hard floor. You should do it on a rug.
You don't think you're enjoying
No, it's not an idea at all. But I want you to have it because it's so valuable. And now, what you can do is play with it. Quickly take a partner, but not one that's too different in height. Very quickly. Then we're going to have a really beautiful relaxation. All right? So take a partner and face each other. Now, see? You want to come. And I'll show you what we're going to do. Now, we're going to hold wrists, fireman's grip, and put up.
Oh, boy.
It's easy. If your tailbone hurts so much, go get a pillow or go get a pillow. Drop the shoulders.
There we go. You all can do it. We did. Want to go down? I feel your creep. Much easier that way than by She just had her first feeling.
Now, for your final relaxation, we're going to do it differently. And this is really one that you will bless yoga for, because it is the most relaxing pose you can take. And I think the other room will be less hard on you, but somehow this floor feels harder than the other one. I don't know if it is. But let me show you. Let's go in here. You're all going to find a little piece of wall. And, or you can move into a position, the one that you can do on the mat that we haven't had time for, called Barati. It's terrible. They've ruined this place. Anyway. You bring the foot soles together and let's just gently take the knees separated, opening here. And you can finish here. And then come out and roll to the side. Now, I think we should move the mat because I'm feeling my tailbone. So slide mat next to wall. And then we'll do our final rest in this position. Like that. Soften the cheekbones. Soften the skin out. Release any tension in the face. Let the lips be soft. Feel the gift within you of the work that you have given to your body. The work you have given to your body. The work you have given to your spirit. Know that you can always return to this inner quiet. It's a source waiting and ready. Somehow, because in yoga we take unusual positions, turn, twisting, holding. Somehow when life does the same to us, we feel we've taken one step toward adjustment. Also when we're in a twist, we feel constricted. And yet in yoga we learn how to move beyond the constrictions, let the spine be alive, let the whole body get filled with that fusing of energy and the inner. And you discover that even in constriction, you can find freedom. And when the things in your life restrict you, some of which you have not changed, you learn a way to find freedom within. Yoga can be a teacher. And as you come down, bend the knees, listen to the wall, and hold together with the knees down, the wall. And when you're ready, slowly roll out and lie on your right side. And on your left, into the fetal position. When you're ready, roll from left and right. Step, step, and this one. Now, we did a lovely last class today. Thank you very much.
Namaste.
Have you lost anything